And my name is Manish.
And if you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, how to actually read the crypto charts. So I'm just going to do a live demo. This is what I'm actually using. Maybe I can just do a full screen so that you guys can see. It's basically using tradingview.com. Most of the exchanges that you use actually have this, they actually use the API to actually pull this chart. So for today, I'm just going to use Bitcoin, right? So if you click here, basically you can actually type Bitcoin. You know, you can go to oil, you can even go to gold, right? So for this, we will just do Bitcoin, and we will be looking at Bitcoin. I normally will take USD, or even you have your favorite exchanges if you have pairing on USDT. But just for this demo, I will actually show you how to set up from scratch. So here you have it, Bitcoin. Of course, this portion here is the candles. You can actually select. Some people like this Heikin Ashi. However, I'm just using the normal candle, right? So you have green and red, right? Green meaning bull and red meaning bear. And this is a day chart. So mostly myself and Manish, we trade using the day chart, never less than that. And sometimes we use the weekly charts. So let's look at the day charts. Something to take note: if you hold shift, you press shift on this, you can actually select, and you see the growth of Bitcoin for the last month was close to 110%. So you can see 110%, right? So you can measure the coin. So anywhere you want, maybe here, this actually dated 29th of September, hold shift, click and drag up, and you can know that Bitcoin, just maybe 2 weeks, you gain actually 47.6. Okay, so that's holding down the shift. So how do you actually chart? Well, the first thing you need to do is maybe using the trend lines. You can actually find a connecting dot from the bottom, scroll it up, so you get a line to give you a gauge, and you can actually do a clone and copy this up somewhere here. So now you know that it's channeling upwards. And basically what this means is, what this is trying to tell you is that this is the floor. So you can see that the last time this was, it hit about 29,000 for Bitcoin was at 20 on the 21st of July. Another hit was about 30th, right? 21st September. So this is to really understand how to use this strategy, which I've actually covered. I've covered on the right hand side just last week. Today, I'm going to talk a bit about short-term cycle and basically what it means: entry and exit, either using Bollinger, EMA, or MA. And hopefully, of course, if you are using exchanges, you can put a stop loss or stop limit to automate this, if you know how to actually draw your own charts and actually put in the stop losses, or shortfalls, so that you can be protected when the market moves. Now, none of us actually have a crystal ball, so even using the charts is just to give you an indication of where the direction of the chart will be going. So you also need to know good fundamentals about the coin. So for Bitcoin, of course, you know there's a limited supply, there's only X number of coins, there's a market cap, there's a lot of people coming in, institutions are buying. Today, of course, the pump for Bitcoin was specifically because there is speculation that the SEC will be granting the license for Bitcoin EFT. And that actually got this Bitcoin pumped up. So drawing the line, you get the channel, you know it's moving up. This will become the resistance point. This will become the support, right? The other thing you need to know is adding a few things. For one, let me just open up this indicator. So the first thing I'd like to look at is the RSI, right? Relative Strength Index. So the Relative Strength Index, actually what it does, you can actually see it goes above the 50 mark. So I'm going to reduce this so that you can see. Maybe if I zoom this, so you can see that it goes from 25 to 50 to 75. So what this means is that at this point of time, this is considered as overbought, meaning it's almost very bullish. It may not actually break this. It may not break it because it becomes expensive. So just looking at this, you can get a sense. If it's low like this is the best time to buy. So every time you can see, just looking at the RSI, you can gauge when is the best time to buy. Like on this 3rd of September, Bitcoin was trading at $9,000 just probably 1 year ago. So this is a good time to buy. This is a good time to buy. This is a good time to buy, you know, and sell. Of course, when it goes into overbought, most people like to take profit and do. So you can do dollar cost average at each junction. So as we start to build this chart, I will keep talking, and then you start to correlate all of these indicators based on the those parameters. So of course we have the red, we have the green. Green is bullish, red is downward trend, right? The bears and the bulls. And another indicator that I would like to use will be the volume. So let's go to volume. Okay, so volume, let me just click this. Let's see if I can actually add this to a new, trying to find where I can actually add this as a new slot. I think this will be, yeah, add on alert, remove. Okay, for some reason I can't add this here. Let me see if I can maximize this. Let me go to the settings. I like to actually change this also on the visibility. This same as charge. This is 14. Yeah, so you can move to visual order. Let's see if I can actually add this to another existing pane or create. Yeah, I don't think I can. So it's okay. Basically I wanted to move this down, but it's fine. So looking at the volume, new pane. Yes, this is the one I was looking for. So I'll just put it below, so there's at least this chart you can actually open up and spread this a bit lower. Another thing I would like to do is add the moving averages. Let me just find that. A volume MA. Okay, so when you check this box, what you can see is that this is actually let me just move this up. You can see, look at the volume, look at the trend. So this trend actually tells you it just gives you a much easy to read on what's happening on the charts, right? So it goes up, you know, volume is going up, but what volume is going up? Selling, right? So the bears are selling. But as it goes into certain stages of the bull, you can see a rise and a fall. So it just gives you an indication on a moving average of Bitcoin in particular. Next thing I would like to add is the EMA. So EMA basically just gives you the moving averages exponential. So I'll add 2, and I'll change these numbers. So these numbers I will actually change the first one to 20. And reason for 20 I like is because it shows it very fast, how fast this actual coin is moving. Maybe change it to green, increase this so you can see. So you have the 20-day moving average, and this I'm going to change this number to 140. Now I'm not going to explain the technical aspect of why 140, but basically it's a slower version. It will show you the actual moving average. Maybe let's put this as yellow, change this, and I'm going to press OK. Here we go. So if you actually want to interpret this, when the green line, which is the moving day average EMA, drops or crosses this yellow line, this is the best time to buy. So you can see from the chart, you would actually purchase from here all the way to this portion. Of course, looking at this RSI at this junction, this seems to be the best time to actually enter, to buy. And of course, as look, this was actually 20th of May. By the time it reaches almost the height, it's almost May, June, July, August, September, almost 4 months. So of course we are not doing day trading. We are actually in for the long term. And let's see how much would you actually made if you actually came in on this RSI here. Let's see, this is the lowest candle. So let's do a measurement. Let's click this. How much percent would you have made? You would have made 77% in just 4 months. 77%. So you can actually measure to know. So that is how you can do dollar cost average. And of course, on a separate video, I will actually show how to actually use an Excel spreadsheet to actually do the calculation for you. But you can see that you would have taken 4 months to actually make 77%. And at this junction right now, of course, the green line is crosses the yellow. This, of course, it's considered as expensive. So most of the time, either you will be selling, or if you are in the long term, you will actually be holding. So you have the RSI, you have the volume, you have the EMAs. Another thing that people like to use is the VWAP. Of course, I'm using the free tool of Tradingview. Let's see if I can actually put in one more parameter. So VWAP, right? Yeah, so this is the sign you get if it's not a paid version, but that's fine. You don't really need the moving average, but this indication already can tell you if you are actually buying Bitcoin, where will the most likely direction be heading. So right now, if you look at Bitcoin, we are at trading at a 59,000. So what I will do is press alternate H, and you have this line that comes up, and this line you can actually move it where it starts to touch all of these other junctions of the coin, maybe somewhere here. And then you will see that we are currently being supported at a 53,000. Right now we are trading above there, kind of a reverse wedge, I would say, and we are trying to break free of this line, which is somewhere around the 60,000 mark. So can we break that line? I'm not too sure. It really depends on how Bitcoin is going. Of course, the highest we ever went for Bitcoin was somewhere in the 64 region. So you can see that we are just almost there. Even if we know the price prediction, what is going to happen is that most of the time the selling will happen here, because right now we are overbought. So be prepared, in the next few days Bitcoin will maybe bump up a bit over the RSI, and then it will go down for a while, and then it will come up. So again, if you look, we are on the uptrend, very nice, above also the moving day averages. It's currently considered as a bull market for the particular coin. And I think that's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can actually type in the comment section below. If this was helpful, or if there's something that I've missed out, I will be happy to actually address it on the next live. So another indicator that some people like to use is the Fibonacci. So Fibonacci is a Fibonacci retracement, which you can take the lowest and zoom it up to the top. And let me just zoom in to see if it makes sense. I think sometimes I have to spread this up. So Fibonacci, where people like to actually look at, is this portion. This is called the golden zone. And this is where you can see that a lot of the trades happen here. And it's typically about 20%. Of course, it shows negative because of the way you use it. But yes, so this is where, if you look at the Fibonacci, it's just a pattern that shows the rise and fall within this segment from 0.382 to 0.6. So making it, if you use this indicator, you will see that the bottom is at 40,000 within this zone, and the top is 48,000. Now we are way above that. So will there be a new zone form? That's yet to see. I mean, we have to see what happens. So I hope this was helpful and it's not complicated. There are things that can help you, like candle chart. You need to know how it's open. This is the close. This is the height. This is the low. This is the wick, right? So we have the lower wick. We have the upper wick. This is the body, right? So this is typically the bull market where it's green, and the bear market when it's red. So there are pressures from the top resistance to push it down, and there's pressures from the bottom to actually buy it. So this is just a simple chart, of course, as technical as you can get. You can see some of the other charts that tells you on reversals, the bullish, continuation, the bearish reversals, the continuation, and neutral for the week. So I won't go into these details. You can actually do your own research, but get to know the charts, get to know the meaning of each candle. Look at the current volume. If the volume is low, the price action definitely may not push beyond this portion, especially as it's currently high. Although right now price prediction for Bitcoin will be at 100,000. So let's see what's going to happen in the next 3 months. But for now, if you are owning Bitcoin, congratulations. I think most of you would have seen a very nice profit margin. So that's all I have today.
Wow, very informative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so at least the guys will get some glimpse how to configure your chart for some basic analysis and EMAs and Fibonacci's, how you can check this out. So yeah, I think it's very important, very good and important session. It's a fundamental if for any trading or any whether it's a crypto or a stock. So you should be knowing it how to do this charting.
yeah, and of course, from time to time, you know you can actually do your markers, because when we look at other coins like TCP, which we covered, TCP recently started sometime in April. You can see that TCP started in April. Even if I zoom in here, I was actually working on the chart initially. You can see that the chart still is there. However, it will take some time for the 40-day, 140 days average. Right now, TCP is low. So this is something that it is still possible to buy. Of course, it was on the uptrend, but very low volume. And if you look for running days, red candles, so a lot of bears, a lot of them are selling, and and even for the RSI right now is low. So just drop below the 50. If it comes slightly lower, I might still continue to buy TCP. IXS, very new. IX swap just came out, launched in 8th of September. So not much data. I just put this trending line as a baseline to see where is the next dip. So at 2 cents. That's where it's good to actually buy more coins. So that's all I have, guys. Thank you. Manish, back to you.
So today I am not going to share any how to's for crypto. Today I'm more to tell story. So the story is a very interesting story. I think you have watched the glimpse of that story yesterday in the form of our video documentary. So let me entertain with the story today. And it's the biggest rock in the root zone, which happened on 15 July 2021, 2 a.m. in the morning. And this is the entire cake was washed off from the trust wallet. So I'm just going to share today what would have happened and how our cake was in how we have done this purchase and what we are trying to do it and what went wrong and which end up we losing some $5,561 the US dollars. You can see it's there in your screen now and see this receipt. Okay, so let me walk you through first. I need to share my screen. There are certain things. I think yesterday I have shown you that from my this trust wallet. somebody tried to hack our trust wallet, and he got a complete control of the trust wallet, and he took 281. So when you see the transactions, if you see the transaction here, the receipt transactions, Wayne, are you able to see this? This is screen, right? The trust wallet is screen, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and the same time you're also able to see the WhatsApp, this address, the yellow color
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so here, if you see the receipt address, it's 0x1b b02, and look at that. This is the guy who tried to hack the entire um, wallet, and he performed this transaction here. This is the transaction hash, and the quantity of the cake, which is 282. You can see here 282. We managed to find all these informations same day, and we have captured these informations. We thought that we will try to find out this wallet, and try to, even we try to hack his wallet address also. But fortunately, the guy seems to be much smarter than us, and he managed to take our money from here. So let me explain you what happened the day. Pancake Swap is one of the uh, binance uh, Binance swapping platforms. So we had some investment here. The investment was, uh, they have changed the entire look and feel. Okay, so we had an investment here in this pooling, which is called syrup pool. And syrup pool, in the manual, if you see here, now they have reduced the APRs, but there was a time which it was 90 and above. The APY and the APR was 90 and above. So what we did, first we gone to this exchange, we tried to buy some cake using our. So I'm just going to explain you what and all we have done it, how was our investment, and how we been rug pull. So the BNB, we did we purchased in our Binance.com, and from there we transferred to our wallet. So when you want to buy a cake here in a pancake swap, first what you have to do is you have to connect your wallet. And for the trust wallet, I use this to connect it. And here is my trust wallet. I show you live how I connected using this. So why this wallet connect, I have to just scan this QR code, and I'll be able to connect. Yes, I connected already. You can see I've connected to my wallet now. It's my trust wallet, and whichever amount, whatever amount is there in my wallet in a Binance, in the form of Binance, I can select max, and I can buy the cake. So the same day, even the 15th July, we did the same thing. We bought certain cake. The cake was worth of $5,000. We bought it over, and then we went to earn and pool. So here in a pooling, there is something called manual cake. So you have to put for pool, and based on your investment, you will be awarded a cake here. So this is how the earning works for this. Let me show you some details. Okay, so if you see here, we were very excited after seeing this ROI calculator. We saw if I have cake staked. So the cake stake, okay, let's talk about cake. I had 289, right? 282 cakes, which was, the investment was around 4,149. And with this investment, in 30 days, we can we can stake around 13 cake. Okay, so 13 cake would be somewhere around $260. So we thought that, okay, it's a kind of passive income, very interesting passive income we managed to find out, and we started investing. And we had a plan to take this fund, this 282 cake and this 5,500 something. amount to take it to 10,000. But lucky we didn't do it, because I see here two possibility. One, is it from the pancake swap internally they do this, because it's not one time, second time also it happened. But in the second time we escaped because there was no transaction fee coins was there, so nobody can execute the smart contract. Okay, so by the way, once you have that pancake swap, you can come here and you can stake. First you have to buy a cake, because I did not buy the cake. But once you have a cake here, it will start showing here, and then you can just, with one click, you can put it on a stake. And with the staking, per day or every 7 days, you will be able to bake a cake here, and the cake worth of $19. So it was running good every day. I think it we managed to generate, or we managed to get some cake for almost around 7 to 10 days. And then after 10 days, in the July 15th, the wallet was hacked. I tried to find out all the information, how, what could be the possibility, how it can be hacked. But I can find only one thing, which that during our live session I used to share my wallet information. I used to share all my the details of the wallet. So that could be one reason, because as per a security, your holding, or your crypto holding should be secret. You should not reveal it publicly. So that's one mistake which I can think now. And with this wallet information, they would have tried to find out in this Binance BSC. If I go to this BSC scan, you go to this BSC scan, you will be able to find all Binance Smart Chain related tokens, wallet, transaction details, everything. You will be able to find it. You just need to have your token, name tag, website, or tag. You can see a transaction hash also you can put, and you can find out the entire address, or blockchain address. If you put, you will be able to see all the information. Token information, if you put in here, you'll be able to find the details. So what would have happened? They saw my this account over here. They try to find out the information, how much money I'm holding it, how much crypto I'm holding it. And with this, they try to crack my wallet and hacked it. I'm still investigating. Probably I just wanted to find out the root cause, what went wrong, and how they could have hacked my wallet. So still the investigation in progress. Hope one day I'll be able to crack it, and I'll be able to share with you guys. So that's all. I think I didn't bore you, because it's the real time incident which has happened in the past. We thought to share with you. We never talked in this much detail earlier, so thought to share with you.
Thanks, Manish, for sharing that. Hopefully, you guys get some tips from Manish in terms of staying safe, especially in the crypto space. So let's see what is happening over the market side of things. Confidence is still there. Greed has filled the air. um, Looking at this, we are back up again before we actually had that run down in terms of the bear that came down, but slightly higher than the previous long months that we had from May to July. So we are back again. Looking at the stock market, things is business as usual. Nothing to speak about that. Looking at Bitcoin, of course, Bitcoin had a good run. We are trying to break through the 60,000 mark. So, of course, 40% is owned by Bitcoin. Ethereum is about 20%, followed by the rest of the altcoins. We have 12,000 cryptos, 400 exchanges, currently 2.4 trillion in the market. BTC with 46.3 and Ethereum 18.4% dominance. Top three coins are ARV, Green Moon, and Kalata. Now, in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is up by 3.52, Ethereum down by 0.50, BNB is down by 1.90, Cardano up by 0.56, USDD is of course a stable coin, XRP is down by 1.07, Solana is up by 3.42, Polkadot down by 0.91. USDC is a stable coin, and Dogecoin is down by 1.60. So if you look at this over the last 7 days, the top three coins, of course, are gaining momentum. Now, of course, the price prediction, Bitcoin still aims to be at 100,000, Ethereum at 10,000, BNB aims for $1,000, Cardano 3 to 5, XRP $20 if they win the between $10 to $20 if they win the lawsuit. Solana 200 to 250, Polkadot $85. We are halfway there. Doge, of course, $1, still making it in the top place. And of course, money has poured into Doge. Yesterday they were ranked number 10. Today they are number 9. So Bitcoin, of course, I covered this today on how to actually set up your trade using Tradingview. It's a free tool that you can use to set up your trades to anticipate the next move. However, looking at this, currently it's overbought, low volume, but of course, bullish volume that came in the day. And now we are trying to break this resistance mark at the 59 to 60,000. And if we do, we will hit our new all-time high, which is 64,000. So I think maybe Bitcoin wants to make the news. So hopefully we get to see that breaking the all-time high, which I don't think is impossible. Now, of course, is this a bubble? This is the reason for this is because Bitcoin right now is above 57,000 price. The resistance we will see is at about 160,000 per Bitcoin. Stock to flow also, we are very close to 100,000, and that's why based on the algorithms we will be seeing this 100,000 for the next 4 years. So it's something to take note that you have 4 years to do dollar cost average, and now with the skill set you are equipped with this, you can always buy when the green, which is the EMA 20, crosses the 140, almost similar to what people will say the death cross. That's the only time that you can actually do the dollar cost average. But once it's up, of course, you wait for it to actually have a dip down again, and then when it starts to go up, then it crosses back up to the yellow. This is where if you are trading, having the trading mindset, you sell. Hashing rate went down. Reason being, China has actually now blocked the IPs, so you can't actually do mining. Because I think there were certain people who found a way to still do mining within China. So right now, this will become like the China wall, and that's why there's a slight dip. But again, we will climb back up, and very nice in time to hit back the 180,000 hashing rate. And as always, wallets are growing daily, so money will constantly come in to the crypto space. So with
Yeah.
that, that's all we have, guys. Hope this was entertaining as well as educating. So we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel.
Yeah. So weekend is coming. Probably we'll work on some how-tos and upload for you guys. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. And
Goodbye.
have a good weekend.